It helps to bring us back together. It helps to wake up. It's really about creating the conditions for success, both in your own life and with your communications, so that we can all flourish both online and offline. It's a pleasure to be here. I know that it's been such a year of everyone being online more than ever before. So I'm excited to be teaching you all just some kind of tips on how we can be healthy tech versus anti-tech and really achieve wellness and happiness in this increasingly digital era of ours. This crash course is really your playbook on how you survive in the remote work era. I also want to just kind of give you all a little bit of context on me. I've actually been in speech therapy since I was about 4 years old, and growing up, I had a very hard time talking, and I used eye contact to let people know that I was trying to connect with them when I was trying to speak. I would notice that sometimes people didn't even know I was speaking to them because they were texting. And so I was seeing this shift having to do with presence, having to do with engagement, and it really fascinated me and informed a lot of my professional journey, which looks at the norms of connection and how our changing norms of connection are truly reconceptualizing how we develop as humans. What are we all experiencing together? These are some amazing images from Eric Pickersell. And so maybe you all can kind of relate to some of these things you're seeing when you intend to have quality time and we get kind of pulled away by these distractions and notifications in different ways. And so some words that might come to mind for me are, of course, distraction, phrase maybe lack of presence, but also people want to be physically near each other. And that's, of course, what we miss so much right now. And so as we're at this inflection point in history, it's really time to see a change. And the question is not about how we adjust to the new normal, but it's how we can make the present even better than before. Because especially right now, no one's looking to be shamed about their screen time usage. We're looking to adapt. We're looking to flourish. So we're calling this the Great Reset. And so what is digital wellness, you might be wondering? Very simply put, digital wellness is the optimum state of health and well-being that each individual using technology is capable of achieving. And so this concept of digital flourishing essentially says, how can we enjoy everything that technology has to offer us and flourish online while avoiding some of the associated harms, being informed, avoiding some of those harms like tech neck, avoiding some of that social comparison that we kind of feel deeply on social media. So you can see kind of how these things are connected, even down to communication. Are they letting different people in their household know when they need that deep work time so that they're not interrupted? We have an expression that we say, clear is kind. So are we telling people what we need so that we're creating that environment for us to flourish? How can I live? How can I embody kind of these positive digital boundaries when the culture around me is demanding otherwise? And so there are two kind of concrete tips I can give you right now. The first is this idea of a flexible routine. So something that we've heard from a lot of folks in terms of a presenting problem is, hey, I used to have this great routine and now I have kids at home doing school and it's hard for me to get to the gym or to take that walk around the block. And so letting kind of old norms go and updating in present time, what can we do to practice self-care to support our own happiness so that we're not filling from an empty cup? You can make a list of, hey, these are short breaks, these are medium breaks, these are long breaks. And having that list on hand allows for you to more easily take a break when you're feeling overwhelmed. And so we're seeing also that you can, increase your connectedness with your coworkers by having not only a flexible routine, but also by learning how to write a communication charter. It's a helpful exercise to say, hey, what is your preferred method of communication? Because I'm on Instagram, Slack, G Hangouts, Clubhouse, and it's just so many different things. What do I check to connect with my people? And you can support your employees with intention setting around what time do you want to be off work and what are the extenuating circumstances when we make the exceptions. And so one of the biggest changes I've made in my life is to take half an hour in the morning and the evening to reclaim my peace of mind. I think sometimes we wake up and we're tempted to check our phone immediately, or we feel like, oh, I'm awake, I have to start responding to emails. But half an hour, you can wake up half an hour or wait half an hour, it's up to you, makes such a difference in terms of setting the tone for your day. Something that I don't think is talked about nearly enough is that when we go to sleep, we're actually in a light state of hypnosis. And so anything we expose ourselves to, such as the news, is going to trickle in that much more and have an impact on our mood and potentially on our mental health. And so by leaving my phone, it kind of helps with that collective accountability. It helps to bring us back together. It helps to wake up, to have that morning ritual carved out, and to have your phone in a place where you don't see it immediately, so you're not even tempted to reach for it. It's really about creating the conditions for success, both in your own life and with your communications, so that we can all flourish both online and offline. Okay, thank you so much. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Bye, everyone.